Welcome back. Hi Gemini, this is your higher octave reading for the period of September 9 to September 24. That's the full moon in Virgo to the new moon in Aries. And if you've just watched the general reading, and this is your higher octave extended reading, as I said, there's a lot of emotional cards in this reading, a lot of reversals, and there's a lot of cups cards, and many of them are reversed. So I think this is a specific reading for someone who is having a difficult time in their relationship. And I think that there could be some, I'm seeing, like I said, a lot of cups cards here. Several of them are reversed, and you have also these two female cards here, and the Empress all in the reverse position. It does seem like there is some unhappiness and some strife in a relationship, and it feels like your energy is wanting to overcome these difficulties and, delve deeper and strive forward to solve and resolve any problems that may be experienced. But I think that it's going to take a little bit of work, because it does feel like the counterpart, the other person in this dynamic, is maybe not as aware of how unhappy you are as they need to be. I think it's important that you let them know, that you're sharing with them how you're feeling. I think maybe for some of you, you're afraid to bring your emotions to this person. Perhaps this person is the cause of your emotional upset, and maybe you're afraid to share that with them because you don't know if they will meet you in that place and want to try to resolve things with you. But it does feel like you personally are looking to create more balance and harmony in the relationship, and that you want to focus on healing and resolving any issues that are happening between you. Specific message for someone here: you could be pregnant. There is this energy here that could be suggesting that you're pregnant, and that might also be part of what's going on here with, maybe you're not feeling so stable and happy in your relationship, and so now adding a pregnancy into the mix is making you feel extra emotional, and part of that could be the hormones as well. But there definitely needs to be some communication going on, because I feel like you're holding all these things to yourself and you're not sharing your emotional state with your partner. And so it feels like nothing can really be resolved, and you can't move forward in your relationship or in yourself until you kind of are able to share with your partner or with somebody some of these things that you're feeling. There's a lot of sadness here, some fear and distress, some not such a harmonious environment that you're in. But as I said, you have the Two of Cups in the upright position in the hopes and fears. So this is typically the relationship card, and it's side by side with the Seven of Wands in this deck. Is called Courage. So I really feel like you actually do want to resolve any issues that may be unfolding. I think you're afraid to bring some of that to your partner. Maybe you're afraid that they won't be able to meet you, that they won't be able to actually get on the same page with you as far as turning things around and making things better and helping you to get more contentedness and happiness in your life. But I feel like it's really important that you do open up and that you are willing to start communicating some of the things that you're feeling, so that you can actually just, even if you don't think that the person can actually help you with resolving any of these things, simply the act of communicating will help you to just take some of it out. I feel like you're carrying this heavy burden that is your own, and you need to lighten the load, whether it's directly with the person who the issues you are feeling are with, or if you seek out a trusted friend or a counselor or a therapist or someone who can actually really help you from a professional perspective. Or if none of those things are possible to you, I would strongly suggest that you write things down, that you write this person a letter, even if you don't send it, but just for you to actually be able to craft, because if you're feeling a lot of emotions and if you are pregnant and things are not making sense, simply writing things down without editing, not sending that message, but just writing things down, you'll be able to actually just take some of them out, and then when you read it back to yourself, maybe things will have changed within moments, just from having released some of those emotions that you've been holding back. So that's the bulk of what I have to share from this higher octave readings that whatever emotional distress that you're feeling, it's really important that in some way that you express that or take it out, because you're holding on so much that it's like swirling around, and it's not getting you anywhere. So somehow you need to release some of the tension that's building up in you, either by seeking professional help, seeking a trusted friend that you can share with, writing things down, or directly confronting the person and communicating with them some of your emotions so that you can start to get some relief, because it's just piling up is what I'm feeling here, you know. Now for some of you, since you do have the Empress here in the reverse position, with this Woman of Cups in reverse, with the Full Child, some of you may choose to not continue with the pregnancy. And that is, I have no judgment about that at all. I strongly suggest that you do the best thing for you and don't feel any guilt or any disturbance about that. Just do what's right for you and move forward with decisions that you need to make. The top of the deck we have Seven of Crystals reversed. So this card relates again to the Seven of Swords that you had in the previous reading. You also had the Nine of Crystals, which is also related to this Nine of Swords card from the previous reading. A lot of repeating cards here. But the way that the energy is feeling in this higher octave reading is very different from that first spread. At the bottom of the deck you have Four of Cups, which is called anger. The Emperor, which is number 4 from the Major Arcana. Child of Worlds, and Five of Cups reversed. So again, it does feel like with this Emperor card here, you also have the Man of Cups here. I didn't mention that, but in this reading, you have the Man of Cups here, in the position of, you know, energy around you and your environment influences. So this could be the person, your partner that you're dealing with. And this is here you, the Woman of Cups in reversed. So this person seems like he's really unaware that there's any issue. That's what it feels like. And maybe it is simply, maybe this is simply about that you're pregnant and your partner doesn't know, and maybe you don't want to keep the pregnancy. So if that's the case, again, I would suggest speaking to a trusted friend or a professional, and choose wisely who you decide to speak with, because that person will definitely have an influence on you. And it's really important that you make decisions and move forward without any guilt or any fear of repercussions, and just do the right thing for you and let go of, again, any type of like external influences that are actually unrelated or irrelevant. Like don't give too much weight to the word or to the opinions of people that don't matter or who are nothing to do with you, right? If you have this person, for this Emperor around, or this Man of Cups person, and you feel like you can speak with them, then surely do so. But, you know, be really discerning. I'm not going to say to you that you need to tell your partner you're pregnant if you don't want to. It's your body, it's your decision. And I have no judgment. Whatever you decide to do, I support. But yeah, if you're not in a place where you're ready to have a child, then do the right thing for you, and also for that entity too. You know, like if you're not able to provide them with the best, you know, environment and support right now, then they can find alternatives. Okay. So, in summary, communication is really important here, but in a very precise and discerning way. Like choose carefully who you decide to go to with your issue. Make sure you choose someone who's not going to be hard on you, who's not going to judge you, who's not going to give you bad advice, who's going to push you in a direction that you don't want to go. Like choose carefully who you bring your issue to. But you do need to, it does feel like you do need to share some of what you're feeling, because there's so much emotion here. There's so much fear and tension and worry, and you need help. So please reach out to someone that can help you. Or, as I mentioned earlier, use this opportunity to write your ideas and feelings down, so that it will help you gain some clarity on the situation. Yeah. But the masculine energy that's here and present in the reading, in both cases, is upright. The Man of Cups is upright and the Emperor is upright. You're here as the Empress and the Woman of Cups, both in reverse. So it does kind of say to me that it could be that your male energy could be quite available to support and help you, being that he's in the upright position. But, you know, you have Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Woman of Cups, Two of Cups, and a lot of them are reversed, and the Nine of Cups reversed. So again, a lot of emotional energy that is, you know, a little bit, you know, you need to resolve something, and you need help to do that. So I feel like because your emotional state is so turned upside down, and you do have like a lot of internal conflict going on, being that you had the Five of Wands in both readings as your crossing card, it does feel like you need a little bit of support and help from outside, from someone that's actually really in the position to do that. So as I said, I'm going to repeat myself, but choose carefully who you decide to bring your issue to, so that you get real unconditional love and support. And be careful not to bring this to someone who's going to be judgmental, be hard on you, be guilt trip you, or try to make you do something that you don't want to do. So that's what I have, Gemini. That's your higher octave reading for this period, from the full moon to the new moon. Please reach out if you have any questions, and let me know. I'm really curious to know what this is about. If this is something specific that you resonate with, I would love to have some feedback in. So please do write to me if you have something to say. Okay, Gemini, that's your higher octave reading. I'll see you in the next cycle.